That's the sound of Bonneville 1964, the 16th annual Bonneville National Speed Trial, where 250 high-speed automobiles of every description from 24 states throughout the country and New Zealand will compete the last week in August. This is Jim Racer with Norm Thatcher, 67-year-old grandfather and garage owner of Van Nuys, California. Norm, you're the oldest active professional racing driver in the country. How many times have you been here to the Bonneville Salt Flats?
The last year, 8 years in succession.
Norm, who are some of the people competing?
Well, there's Knots Farrington from New Orleans. He drives a T-Bird with a blown Chrysler, and Jim Lindsay with a pickup truck, Carl Miller from Texas, and Bert Morrow from New Zealand with a motorcycle, and right down the line.
I imagine that they range in profession from doctors, clerks, pharmacists, and grease monkeys. And what kind of cars do they drive?
They drive practically all makes.
What are some of the fastest times you expect to be recorded?
Well, the streamliners will do 350, 400 mile an hour. The lakes are 250, 300, and the modifieds on down the line.
Norm, how about your equipment? What car will you drive?
1964 Plymouth. I expect to do over 200 miles per hour.
200 miles per hour in a 1964 Plymouth. Norm, I'm told that no prize money is given to Bonneville winners. Why do men try for such fantastic speeds when there's no financial reward in prospect?
Good sportsmanship, and they like top speed. That's the answer.
Norm, you mentioned sportsmanship. I understand the drivers swap engines and even loan each other spare parts, help each other voluntarily. Is that what you would call the true spirit of Bonneville?
That's right. Good sportsmanship. Last year, for example, I loaned a fellow, my competitor, two tires and a magneto. And he turned right around and very near gave me some trouble.
And that's the way it goes. Norm, what advice would you have for teenagers? You know, the young fellows who love speed and perhaps in their mind's eye have a thought of driving at Bonneville someday, say at speeds of 200 to 400 miles per hour.
They should start on the lower classes, 150 mile an hour classes, 160, 170, and so forth, and get the experience and come on up and how to handle the speed and end up with a blower on, such as I'm doing.
Norm, you're 67 years old. I imagine you've driven a lot on the highways and the freeways as well as on racetracks and speed courses. Have you ever received a traffic ticket?
One ticket in Santa Monica. I was going down looking over some property I have down there, and I was driving rather slow, and up come a siren and give me a ticket for driving too slow.
Norm Thatcher, at 67, the grand old man of the Bonneville Speed Trials, who'll be shooting for the fabled 200-mile-per-hour mark in a production stock-bodied Plymouth sedan. The last week in August. Norm Thatcher, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.